What is up, guys? It is Russ here, PokeRuss here, and we're back for something we haven't done in absolutely forever, but we're bringing back to the channel. We're doing Monster Hunter. Top 5 coolest weapons in Monster Hunter world. So, top 5s are a thing I do, where I go over top 5 different things, go over their skills, their all the different things, why they're the best, and this is to start off the whole thing. We're gonna do top 5 of each weapon as we go along. I'm not adept with all the weapons, so we're gonna have a couple guests join us in those top 5 videos. But the more important thing is I need to get the coolest weapons out of the way first, because to be honest, if not, they're gonna be biased. My top 5 videos are gonna be biased by cool looking weapons, and they might be cool, they might be good, they might be both. But let's delve right into it with what I'm excited to be the top 5 coolest looking weapons in Monster Hunter world. And with the upcoming Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate coming up soon, make sure you hit that like button down below, because you're going to see a lot of these coming. You might even see a top 5 Generations video coming up soon. But let's get into it. Starting off at number 5 is the Drifter's Gold Chopper. The Drifter's Gold Chopper is a Kulvtaroth weapon. It's fused with the Palomalu switch axe, which is pretty freaking awesome. On your back, it looks like a cool giant pocket knife, and then you bring it out. It has that cool axe. I love the heart on it. That's pretty much the coolest part about it is having that little cute heart. And I think cute translates to cool sometimes, especially when it comes to giant axes that turn into giant swords. And this is just an overall cool weapon. It's one of the ones between this and the Teostra one. It made me want to pick up Switch Axe, and that's how I learned to play Switch Axe. I don't play it as often as I should, but it did make me pick up a new weapon just seeing this cool looking Switch Axe in all of its glory. So that's my number 5 pick. Coming at number 4 is the Oppressor's Charge Blade. The Oppressor Charge Blade comes from new Devil Joe. Devil Joe is a cool monster, and it's nice to see that they put a lot of respect into this new monster and all its weapons. There's so many animations with all of the Devil Joe weapons, like the horns singing and the Charge Blade doing its Charge Blade thing. The Charge Blade doing its Charge Blade thing. You know what I mean, how it acts like a saw and all that kind of stuff. Just seeing all that care, and I can't wait to see new weapons coming out. But the Charge Blade one's really cool. It looks sweet as its blade form in the chainsaw and the saw blade, and then just being able to do its burst attack and seeing that saw blade spin as it does it, it's just freaking sweet, and that's why it comes in my number 4 slot in this top 5. Coming in at number 3 is this Daora's Sagittarii. The Daora's Sagittarii is a sweet looking bow that looks like a horse. I've never seen a bow with this much detail put into it. I mean, the one for the Devil Joe looks like a fist, but this looks amazing. It definitely looks like it was made from a piece of an Elder Dragon. Like, it has that respect look to it, and it's amazing. It looks sweet. It has that ice element, and it just comes up as one of my top 3 weapons in Monster Hunter world. I can't wait to see if any other bows outdo it, but this is my number 3 pick. Now, raise your hand if you thought this weapon was going to come in my number 1 slot, because, I mean, do I really need to say anything more than rocket-powered greatsword? But, if you put your hands up here, 1, put them down, you're interrupting the class, and 2, you are wrong. The Wyvern Ignition Impact is a really freaking weapon. I mean, rocket-powered greatsword! I mean, it was, not gonna lie, it's the coolest, event weapon that's ever come out, and I'm really glad that it's an event I have created by somebody who's into the Monster Hunter lore and all that kind of stuff, who won a contest, and it's just great to see this integrated and this kind of community involvement and all that kind of stuff. This is a really sweet weapon, but it did take my number 2 slot, and you're like, PokeRuss, what could be your number 1? What could be your number 1? And I'll tell you that after this short My number one choice is Pandemonium's Root. Pandemonium's Root is a hammer, even though it doesn't look like it. It looks like the sweetest axe in all of anything designed. Like, it's just a sweet looking axe, and I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you guys saw something coming weird because obviously Ignition was number 2, but like, this weapon looks so cool, and that's really what this is all about, is my top 5 coolest things. Now, like, you guys might have a different story. I mean, look at some of these animations and just swinging that axe around. I really wish they would have gave this cutting damage. I know it would be a hammer with cutting damage, just would have been so cool, or if they had like a switch axe or something with the hammer animations. I just think it looks so freaking sweet, a giant axe. Not to mention it's one of the coolest, like, Valhazok's axe, or Valhazok's hammer. It's just a really cool looking weapon, and I think it's one of the coolest looking weapons in Monster Hunter World. In the comment section down below, if you guys what's your favorite weapon in the comment section down below? I want to know that. Let me know in the comment section if you thought some of these weapons were really cool. If you haven't seen some of these weapons, what's your top weapon, or what's your top 2 weapons in Monster Hunter World? And soon we'll be back for more top 5s. We're gonna start off with like top 5 hammers. I think we're gonna do top 5 hammers in Monster Hunter World. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already, to make sure you stay notified for when I go out live with my next top 5 video. We do Monster Hunter videos on this channel. We do Dragon Ball Super TCG, and we do Pokemon. So hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. PokeRuss out. Peace.